Welcome to the Nyancast. I'm Jim,
I'm Sam.
and today we watched a show with a cat girl in it.
An alien one.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to be sponsored by A&W today?
Yeah, okay, I have to... we actually can't say that.
Or by W and A as it would be in any other show.
Today we watched Cat Planet Cuties, which is actually a anime with a cat girl in it.
An alien one, yes.
An alien one. So I had no expectations going into this. I knew that there was a cat girl, so I watched it.
This is your choice.
It was my choice, and we watched the first 2 episodes, and I have to say, amazing. It really was something special.
It was a thing. I can tell you that. It was quite a thing. It was quite a fever dream.
It really was. There was like factions and aliens and like guns. There was so many guns. I was like, what is this in my cat girl show?
Jarring, some images that were kind of jarring, some like
I couldn't tell what was happening on the screen.
Some facts about the world that are just jarring.
Yes, that might be the best part where I almost had to pause the episode.
We're gonna compare a lot of these like examples like Mass Effect and like other shit.
Oh,
so
this show blatantly steals from like Evangelion and just like.
If you want a cat girl, then Evangelion, here's your show without buying the cat girl Asuka figure you wanted.
Oh yeah. So I think we should start off with a bit of synopsis, which normally Sam reads the synopsis, but I think it'd be funnier if we try and recount what happens.
Okay, so it starts out. You're in the middle of the ocean. It's like thunderstorming out. There's like shit. It looks like that wet work level from Call of Duty 4, and there's just a girl going down in skin tight suit shooting guys, and then
she gets launched. She goes into like. A machine that catapults her.
Catapults her into the ship. She shoots bad guys.
She makes guns appear with magic and shoots people. She just boards like a military vessel, and there's like pirates that are also fighting. And I think there's 3 different like factions.
Okay, we'll get there. Okay, so then the ship rocks. She falls down. Guy blows up ship. She's fine.
Of course.
Guy little skinny twig chick. We're gonna call him Shinji. His name is Kyo. He goes to like fucking a little festival.
So no, you should say smash cut. So like it's totally different.
It goes to his really bright colored title card. It goes to a really bright festival where is this his uncle? The guy
never explained.
I don't think it's explained, or maybe we didn't pay attention that much. But he looks like he's wearing a Hawaiian shirt. Looks like an American guy.
He has a mustache too, which is strange for anime characters.
Introduces her to like a fucking cat girl. Who turned out to be an alien, which we'll talk about her whole thing later.
Inexplicably.
We'll talk about her whole like alien thing. He drinks 1 sip of beer, passes out, wakes up with her in bed, halfway naked. Because as it happens, when you drink 1 sip of beer.
Yeah. Oh, and she's completely naked in his bed, except she's wearing like
that's
a button-up
held
shirt.
Together.
Yeah, a button-up shirt where the bottom 2 things are buttoned.
It's hardly anything there.
And her boobs are just hanging out, and she's like, "Oh, master."
Other than that, we introduce you to his also busty neighbor, who spies on him.
Who we thought was his sister.
But she apparently lives across the street, but was in this house for no reason.
Yeah, she just is allowed to go in his house whenever.
So she was, she's spying on her. She's also a gun otaku.
Yes, we'll find it later.
Also some other classmates. Something about film club. I don't really remember that much.
I think he might be in a film club.
Yeah, because...
another woman just comes into his house. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, just walk
we didn't see her in the second episode. Okay, and then... then more stuff ensues where you meet other girls and other factions.
It is just like a cavalcade of like new characters every minute.
Every minute is a different girl, a different faction. Like there's one faction against aliens because they don't like how the first alien they met was a cat girl. It's kind of like
so they go with guns and they like try and kill her.
They're not there yet.
Oh, sorry, I'm jumping out.
But we're also like the neighbor girl's also in a faction with this blonde hair girl who's hardly wearing any clothing.
Oh yeah, and she kind of.
I don't know what faction. I don't really know what faction she's part of. Yeah,
I thought she was for the CIA too, but I guess.
No, the neighbor wants to be CIA though. She wants to get a job. Okay.
There's too many characters.
Okay. What else is there? What else happened in this fever dream? There's also the girl in charge of the faction against the aliens is looks like the doctor from Attack on Titan.
Mm-hmm. She just kind of
so at the end of the first episode, also the cat girl has an army of these little robot cats that look like they're basically minions but without the annoying sound effects.
Yeah.
And then the multiple factions come in to try to like fucking. Oh, and also the childhood friend of the gun girl from the beginning, but she's also liked him, but she's the flat chested one, so no one pays attention to her.
So this is just getting extremely confusing.
Okay, I'm not. Then all the factions try to kidnap her. Everyone gets tranquilizer started, but the Shinji gets saved by Bruce Campbell from Burn Notice, and then they raid a military base, which all the factions get all the factions to come together to destroy or to rescue her, but she breaches herself, and there's shootouts going on. Tanks appear to stop him.
What does he eat? What does he eat, Rich?
he eats, I don't know, that fucking sake, some Japanese food. He's the best.
Why does he have all those laptops?
He doesn't have a laptop. She has a hammer, though, and she has so many hammers that just destroy 20 tanks with just a tap, and just leaves 4 men who are pounding 20 tanks naked in there.
She demilitarized the tanks.
That's basically the synopsis of the first 2 episodes, and I think that's just more of those hijinks.
So yeah, if you can't tell, it's extremely confusing. There's like
everything I kind of rapid pasted. That's how the show went.
Yeah,
like
it just jumping from scene to scene without any explanation. Characters would appear and disappear as if they didn't exist.
Oh my god!
I don't really know where to begin.
All right, so let's talk about the actual cat girl and the actual her whole lore of her people.
Okay, I got this. So
God, this is the dumbest. This is probably the thing that we were shocked by the most of trying to explain Okay, so go ahead.
So this cat girl, whose name is Aris.
Aris.
It was Aris. I
thought she said it was Aries though. Everyone called her Aries though.
The article I saw.
Calling it Aries.
Aris. Her name's Aris.
It's called Aris, but everyone was pronouncing it Aries though.
So the cat girl is an alien from another planet. She says she's 16 years old.
She's legal in Japan, guys.
I don't know why. She also says that her race of aliens came to Earth.
What's her planet called, Jim?
Okay, well, she explains her planet is called Earth, and they call themselves Earthlings.
But to make it more simple for us,
she calls herself and her planet Katia.
Katia?
Because she has cat ears.
You know cat.
Yeah, because there's cats.
First, this is jarring to us.
Yeah, when she said we call our planet Earth and we call ourselves Earthlings, I was like, I couldn't control myself.
What are the actual odds of
another alien race that looks very similar to humans calling themselves Earthlings?
I said, going to meeting the Asaris for the first time. We're from Earth and we're calling ourselves Earthlings, but we're gonna call ourselves the Asaris.
Which make a word up for no reason. It was just from a writing standpoint, I don't understand why anyone. Even I guess as a joke, it's kind of a joke, but it's not really a joke because it's just terrible writing.
Stupid. So fucking stupid.
But so her whole thing is I guess she doesn't have any boundaries because she's naked all the time.
She's supposed to be there to observe or.
Oh yeah, it's her job. Or even though she's only 16 cycles old, which is a creepy way of saying she's.
Cycle is just another word for years and
I know, but it just sounds so gross and creepy.
The credits is the sci-fi term of
for money.
Yeah. So.
What else about her? Oh, she has a cat tail and cat ears. I think that's important to mention.
That's it.
Because sometimes cat girls don't have cat tail.
I'm just going to assume she has a sandpaper.
A cat vagina.
Cat vagina, you know.
Well, that's disgusting.
It happens. That's an individual novel.
Oh yeah, we were speculating. Oh, also important. She has a cat bell around her neck. That's supposed to be a collar, and yeah, it's her computer or something stupid.
Yeah, her suit's also a
power suit that she can.
She used to bust out of the
CIA
base
camp. She just gets
Miss Cat Girl, I'm CIA.
Yeah. It's just we haven't explained this yet.
The cat girl. Aries?
We haven't explained this yet, but I'm looking at a picture of Aris right now. Aris, her name's Aris. And she looks very similar to Asuka.
It's
her hair color is almost the same.
The suit.
Yeah, her suit, which is skin tight,
and also
looks very similar color-wise.
End of the second episode, we are introduced to because I guess the mothership comes in the second episode, and
supply us with more cat girls.
She meets 2 other cat girls knock on the door, and one looks 100% like Asuka
or Ray. It looks identical to Ray from Evangelion.
Fucking.
It is uncanny. The only thing that's different is she has a smile on her face.
So you have Shinji with glasses, and then you have the 2 girls there. All you're missing is Mari for just to be thrown in there.
Yeah, and the other girl, the other cat girl they introduced looks very similar. I don't know if you ever watched. This is kind of weird.
Totally Spies.
No. Well, what's that show called?
Which one?
No, oh my god. It was a really old show.
Which one?
It was a really old light novel that became. It was I have to look this up.
What is it? Give me the idea.
It's not Clannad. It's like Clannad. I don't know if you ever saw Clannad.
No.
There's a little like lolly in it that has gray hair, and it looks very similar to the cat girl at the end, who looked kind of like Lolly, I guess.
It shows a bunch of references and like.
This show really is just a mishmash of
references and jokes. Like the guy was literally Bruce Campbell. He looked like burned noted like the Hawaiian shirt and like sunglasses making like stupid one-liners.
He has all these guns. He has a revolver. It's a revolver that tranquilizer.
That shoots tranquilizer, which I think is a little much and not as useful.
It doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
It's kind of like the Solid Snake thing where he like has to like recock every time he does the his trank gun.
There's also the character with that's basically it for the cat race and people.
Yeah, there's nothing more to say
that we haven't gotten to yet.
They're just sexy. Oh, there's a part where she's like reading up. She finds his porno collection, and she's like, I don't know how to repay you for all your hospitality. I guess I could give you my body. And it was really gross, and no one liked it.
He blushed,
Yeah, everyone blushed. Her boobs blushed.
Which, in Japan, I guess that's a thing. But in America, we'd be like, okay.
Yeah. Oh, also, it's very important. This character has never had a girlfriend before. And
just like he looks like a harem protagonist.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know if we mentioned this. This show's harem. It's just a harem.
It's a harem with characters introduced that are either part of the show or not part of the show. We just don't know. And we also got introduced at the end of like the Avenger-style end credit of a dog girl.
Oh, yeah. That's the one. We didn't get to it. They had like teased a dog girl.
To like someone doesn't have Funimation subscription. Can't watch more of this shit.
I know. If only. This is one of the rare.
A&W, we need you sponsor this show. You can sponsor us. Please get the money for description.
There was one explicable moment where the sexy. Oh, I can't say sexy.
One girl, the girl who looked like fucking Tina from Dead or Alive.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Faye Valentine thing. I think it might have been the same voice actress, but probably. She's sitting in her car with an A&W like cup,
like straight up A&W like a logo, like a cup and everything.
So jarring.
It was, and he zoomed in on it too.
Yeah, of course.
His like.
And I think it said like All American under it, which I had no idea that A&W was an international brand.
I didn't know because we had the one by us before that closed down like for the longest time, and like now it's just like it's Japan. Like it's on the anchor like A&W like Osaka or
yeah.
I was like
It's just funny because like there are some brands like KFC which are like totally worldwide. You can go anywhere in the world and see KFC.
Yeah, like McDonald's.
But A&W is not a brand I would ever think of.
Double the Part-Timer is like basically McDonald's ripoff. It's not McDonald's. Yeah. So, but it's like same thing.
McDonald's is like almost gross that you can find in McDonald's anywhere in the world.
But like it's just jarring to see like an actual like advertisement in like an anime like
it's
product,
so weird.
Especially like just a random like fucking harem anime that's just passed over from like multiple people.
You normally see that kind of advertising in like the movies, like in the Ava movies, the rebuilds. There's like all these like product placement for like Mountain Dew and Doritos and like all these hilarious things.
In Japanese games like Crazy Taxi, they had like KFC and like Pizza Hut and shit.
Oh, that's funny. I never played Crazy Taxi.
Well, the original one had that. Yeah. I think
they had to like get rid of it or something.
Yeah, so.
That's so awkward.
But yeah, like it's just so weird.
It was really weird. This show was just a really weird clusterfuck of like. There was a part where there was like a HAL 9000 reference from 2001: A Space Odyssey. Like the one CIA goes on a computer and it's like HAL, and then this kind of like another Ava reference. Voice too. Yeah, it was the same exact voice.
Also, the very Ghost in the Shell like.
Yes, there was a few Ghosts in the Shell. Like I think her name was Aoi. She was like his childhood friend.
Yeah, he's also like the gun girl who we thought murdered a man in the beginning but didn't.
Her whole thing is that she like I guess is a secret agent and she walks into like this suit that like goes airtight. So it's like two slabs of plastic that goes airtight so it's suction cups against her skin and then the rest of it crumbles around her like it's the most inconvenient suit ever.
The one Power Light Speed Rescue, the way they morph, they had like a logo and they go through and it kind of goes like you go into it like it just morphs into them. It's like that. Like it was really kind of weird and disgusting and like not practical. Someone had to clean that up like, every time.
Yeah, like the idea that like 90% of the suit is not on you and you have to just like sweep it up. Also, the way that the suit like suction cup was another thing that made me think of Ava because they have like suits that like go skin tight when they press a button. It was just the same like effect. There's a part where they bite into ice cream and Sam was triggered.
Well, cause like the people who bite like ice pops and like fudge pops and
they're
like
aliens.
Well, just like people do that here too. Like when they're not like their sensitivity for cold isn't that bad, and just like they take a bite of like.
I know it makes them seem like aliens.
I think that it just I get goosebumps. My hair stands up. Like it's so gross. Like so painful. Not really gross, but painful. Like
it is very painful.
Like it's just not to expect much. Like from alien cat girls, I guess. What else we got? What else can we talk about in this shit?
I'm really having a hard time. I was gonna say let's play a game where we try and
I can try to
remember all the girls.
I don't know any of the names other than Aoi.
Yeah, none of the names.
I talk about.
But like there was the Aoi was the childhood friend. There was the one Gun-Otaku girl. There was.
I'm sorry. I look at the factions.
Yeah.
So you're Katia. Go. You don't. I want to take a guess what the dogs are called. The dog ones we were.
It's gonna be called Dogia.
Dogzia.
Dogzia.
Dogizia.
Oh, it's like they're not even trying.
Except they have dog ears and tails. They seem to be bitter enemies, similar to the relationship of cat and dog. Oh my god.
I have a question for you. Who do you think this show's for?
Because
it's rated R.
People who like boobs and boob shots, who don't have access to the internet and only have access to that show.
I guess so.
And people who like A&W. Like,
because it's like it wasn't really funny. I didn't think it was very funny. It was funny in like a way that the story made no sense.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like self-aware. I think it literally is just for people like otaku who just want like.
This seems like a show that like if the Ghost Stories dubbers got a chance, they would make a great parody show out of it.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
it's so over the top and stupid.
Like, it's so mentally like just nothing. Just like
it's like white noise.
You're like, I can't believe they're actually doing this reference or like just nothing original in this show.
It's like not even reference. Some of the things are just like, are they just ripping this off? Like,
I'm looking at like the faction names, like the anti-alien one, the Beautiful Contact, and like because they
did say that once. I remember hearing that.
The intelligence agency, including the CIA, DIA. The one girl aspires to join the CIA, which is like,
the Japanese girl wants to join the CIA.
Like, fuck your country. Underside of kitten paw. Worldwide cult decided worshiping cat ears and cat tails. We didn't get to them.
Oh my god.
By the 8th episode. Oh.
The plot just seems like it's all over the place.
They say so, like, and there's like a light novel that like started in 2003 and went to 2005.
Does it say how many volumes there were of it?
20.
Jeez, that's
20 or 20 light novels they had for
That's a lot.
And like then they had a manga form, like 10 mangas.
Jesus.
Oh my god, it's like long stretches of every episode. But like references, I'll probably have to list like all the shitty references they try to make.
Oh no.
Like, what else do we got?
That's really all. Oh, there's a part where when he wakes up after drinking one sip of beer and passed out. And
the biggest lightweight. Remember when you're 16 years, one sip of beer.
Yeah, looking at beer can like make you woozy. But when he wakes up after drinking that, she's like naked in bed with him, and it's implied that he's just like staring at her vagina for a very long period of time. It's very weird.
So like
she's not wearing any clothes under, so.
Also, like if you wake up, you put your hand and you feel something in boob, like your first thing is to squeeze and make sure.
Keep squeezing it. So this goop goop noise makes.
I mean, if she's asleep, I guess she's not gonna wake up from it. Again, go for the group.
Go for the group.
Go for the group. That's the motto for the podcast.
It really just was full of so much tropey bullshit.
A lot.
I was just so bored by all of it. Like I was bored by like fan service shots.
It's a great thing to riff off of.
Oh yes.
But like, it's just a thing to watch by yourself. No.
Yeah, this might be the worst show that we watched. From it was competently put together.
You didn't like the CG that was in the show?
It was actually not that terrible. For 2010 or whatever it came out.
2010?
I think it came out 2010. Whatever. What was I gonna say?
I don't know, man. Your thought.
Oh, it's not like terrible in like a way that's like offensive, like Nyanko Days, which is just like 4 minutes of nothing. This is just like
on a commercial.
It's just like a clusterfuck of like, why did you make these decisions?
It's just like the way characters are used. It's just like imagine like JoJo, where like part 4, where like every character that was like a good guy, just like it just introduced the first episode
you
every
get like
5 minutes.
Yeah, like a 2-second scene of like, oh hi JoJo, I'm
Joe,
Rohan. I'm gonna
Jotaro.
come in 14 episodes.
I'm Jotaro. I'll be your kind of like a mentor kind of thing. I'm Okiyatsu. I'll be your best friend, but not yet. I'm Kyoichi. I am the delicate, like lovable one.
I just had no restraint.
I know.
There's just no restraint. It wanted to have its cake and eat it too. Just like all these characters and all this sex and all these
references that we love, all these shows,
all these references
that don't work well with what we're doing.
No,
like
it was not good.
Do we recommend it? No.
No.
Also, like, oh my god, the one girl, we have to English dub of this, because that's the one we found first.
Yeah, and I didn't feel like
The neighbor girl had, like, a voice that neither of us were, like, prepared for, like...
It was, like, she had the character model of, like, one of those, like, young, like, daughter, or, like younger sister things, like, really high voice, and she's like, hey, what's up?
Like,
it was
like mature, like, young adult, like,
yeah.
Like, okay. Not the voice.
That was just, it was a funny, like, expectations, like, totally shattered.
And the gun girl had, like, the innocent voice that we expected from her, like, from the neighbor one should have had.
Yeah.
It's like so weird. Like, there's a lot of car, like, they try to do a lot of car stuff too in the show. That I'm not sure if you noticed that. Like, they had like Mustang, the one like blonde girl had like the nice car. Yeah. Like
the one car that was bulletproof. The one
the Mustang that had like smoke screen in it too.
It was so stupid. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it had like traps and everything, and then so the one like Bruce Campbell guy like jumps out of his car and like the girls like, pull up in a two door like Mustang. Like, you see that back, and she easily gets like moves the seat up, and the guy jumps in, no problem. Like that is the hardest thing.
First time in history that's ever happened.
Yeah, like no one ever had an easy time getting into a fucking two door. Like that, especially jumping in it while you're being shot at.
Yeah.
Also, the part where he pulls up to the one like military Humvee, shoots the tire. It was like it was a Humvee with a minigun on top, and like he shoots the tire and drives away. And then the three guys with M16 jump out, they're shooting at him. Like, why did you shoot at him when he stopped and pulled the window down to shoot the gun at you?
They weren't allowed to get out of the car until the car was immobile.
Like it was like mind numbing. Like this show.
It really was like. It's funny you even said the thing about the smoke screen and the net, because I totally forgot about that. Like, so many things happened in the first, like, 2 episodes. I couldn't even...
It's like, well, that's the part that was, like, the first episode, we were more, like, stunned by the whole, like, alien lore thing. And this one was more, like, for the, like, you know, the stupid, like, action scenes they had. And, like, standoffs and everyone being connected to this fucking, like, dweeb, Shinji guy who won't get into the cat grill.
Yeah, it's a show that thinks it's a lot smarter than it actually is. Like, it's like, oh, if we have all these factions and all these characters, it's such a complex narrative. It's like, no, it's just confusing and I don't like watching it.
It's just like, here's all these references we saw a scary movie, we could just shove all these, like, references from our culture in here. Like, the only thing missing is, like, Japanese politics and you're good.
It wasn't as egregious as a scary movie. I feel like...
Or epic movie. Or disaster movie. Or your
just getting worse.
Widely regarded Meet the Spartans.
Okay, I don't love that movie.
Why do I see it on DVD right there?
I'm selling it this weekend.
No, you're not. You get like 2 cents for it.
Good.
No, you have Meet the Spartans.
Actually, if I sell that for $1, I might be able to make some money off of it. I can't remember how much I bought it for. I think it was under $1.
Did you buy it?
Murphy or you bought it. I don't know.
I didn't buy it for you. You guys bought Sleepaway Camp for me.
Yes. Sleepaway Camp's a great movie, though.
It is great. I told I have one regulars at work, and like they do like, printouts of like scary, like you get like autographs of like parts of movies, but like and the pictures of like them at conventions, horror movie. But then the one guy will not watch Sleepaway Camp, like the sequels to Sleepaway Camp. Like they're great in their own right.
Yeah, they are.
And he's like, I'll watch the first one and like the fourth one, and like the fourth one, like
what?
Because the other guy's seen like, yeah, you really should check them out. They're kind of fun in their own. I'm like, nah, man, they're not like the kind of like you're gonna think, dude, they're special.
I love the Sleepaway Camp 3 is amazing.
The Happy Camper song, and what was the name of the Asian girl like? Who didn't have a last name?
Turk?
No, it wasn't Turk. It was like Arab.
Arab,
yeah.
Yes.
And the best.
Oh, I love that one.
What are you doing here?
I kind of want to rewatch all those movies.
That was great. That was like
Sleepaway Camp 1 is legitimately a great, like, terrible movie. And the other ones are just, like, so campy.
Richard Angela. I have a whole bag. Like, that actress is, like, amazing.
She's, like, the true villain of that movie. She's so scary. The mom is so terrifying.
And, like, that movie's a special place in my heart. Like,
yeah.
The guy getting burned in the giant, like, the human-sized pot.
That was so creepy.
The girl who gets, like, a curling iron. Like,
into her snatch.
Yeah, the best way, man. We highly recommend Sleepaway Camp.
Yeah, this is the official Sleepaway Camp podcast.
Like, I would watch a documentary about, like, Sleepaway Camp.
Yeah.
Like, because, yeah, the guy, my creature was like, yeah, he met the girl who played Angela there at the convention. Like, that's so good. We should watch that again sometime.
I would love to. I'd love, especially the first one, because the first one just ends. The last scene is just like,
Oh my god.
I'm just having so many like flashbacks. Like the beginning scene with the boating accident is hilarious.
the naked like dad or whatever.
Yes.
And like he's probably gay.
Oh my god, I forgot about that whole thing. Yeah, with him being
it's
like,
implied, but
very
don't say
heavily
it.
implied that he's gay.
He's run over by a boat.
That's such a great movie.
And then the fourth one had the unlikable mentally challenged guy or the bullied guy.
The fourth one.
Remember the bullied guy who was like mentally, or he had like no friend, but like you really feel sorry for him, but he's acting like a complete asshole.
That's the one that I like remember the least of.
People thought he was a killer. And they brought the dude back, the Richard or
yeah, I do.
They brought him back, and he was like looked like a gay construction worker from like the Village People. He looked like the Village People, like a construction worker, like short. The baseball scene, like you have to watch the baseball scene. Like
they were all wearing like skimpiest clothing.
You have to watch it.
Yeah, if you haven't seen Sleepaway Camp, please go see Sleepaway Camp.
Worth every minute of your time. Like
oh, it's so good.
It would change your life.
All right. I feel like we need to get back
on track. Oh, yeah. We have to.
Okay. Well, we're almost done. Now is for our favorite part of the podcast. Cat girls, are they cute? Did you find this cat girl cute?
I mean, I don't have any best girl opinion on Evangelion, so I can't really say anything. So I don't. She looked like generic like anime girl.
Yeah, she was very generic. I didn't like. I'm gonna say I didn't like her very much.
I don't.
My mind is not changed about cat girls.
I don't think I've said any like positive thing about any of the cat girls we've talked about, other than Cat from Power Rangers.
That's just the nostalgia.
Not nostalgia. Just her being the actually that cat girl. And the only Dragon Maids have been like the best to like so far.
Dragon Maid is superior to everything we watched.
So maybe for some people who enjoy this, but not for me. It's great thing to watch with friends if you're like want to get something that's like baffling to watch, like kind of like Ghost Story, where you're not really like stuff they say. Not more for comedies, more so like they're really doing this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Not like shock value, but like are they really making this reference? Are they really doing this description? That kind of thing. Like,
yeah.
The lore. There's so many factions, so many characters. You can't really remember any of them.
It was too much for it to be like campy fun. Like I enjoyed watching it because it was so stupid.
As you could tell, I named every character I named. I did not use their actual name. I used who they're fucking looking like.
Yeah. Or their like predominant trait, like Gun Otaku.
We got Shinji. We got Asuka. We had Bruce Campbell. That's a great review right there. The grunt.
Long protracted groan.
So yeah. So
I would like to say I do not recommend the show. It's the kind of show that I guess if you really like ecchi harems
and you really like A&W,
if you really love A&W root beer,
grab a 2-liter. Especially if it's the one nearby.
Chug it.
Get a burger and some fries.
Hell yeah.
Or a hot dog. These have corn dog nuggets. Get those.
Corn dog nuggets.
They had them at A&W.
Sounds pretty good.
They're like the best thing they had there, other than the fries.
All right.
You used to go there. You used to have one.
I'd like to go there one day. I've never been.
Well, the one in the mall closed. So.
Yeah, I know.
It's a shame.
So yeah, if you really like ecchi harems, I guess watch this show.
If you want something stupid to watch with your friends, you can watch this show.
Yeah, you could do a lot worse.
Yeah, crack open A&W root beer and enjoy it with your friends. Mix it with some kind of alcohol anytime you want. Just don't get drunk after one sip, and you may wake up with like Asuka Cat Girl.
Hey, I mean, who wouldn't want that?
The Ray guys.
Oh, also today's 420. Later.
Shout out to Roy.
This is a great fucking podcast.
Babe.
All right, let's get to the other favorite part. What have you done this week that does not involve cat girls?
Persona. And then me and you have been both been playing a lot of Persona.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they're technically. Well,
Morgana might be a cat girl.
We don't know.
We don't know. Is Morgana a boy? Neither of us have beat the game yet, so we don't know.
So I'm pretty sure I'm 2 dungeons away from beating the game. I want to say, and Jim's like 3 or 4 away. I think 3. I think you're 3. But yeah, we're really enjoying it. Probably my favorite Persona game. 3 is probably my favorite. 3, 4, but 5. I'm gonna wait till I finish it to really put it in my place. But
same.
3 was so good.
3 is one of my favorite games of all time. So it's gonna be like neck and neck. Like I'm gonna wait for the ending before I judge, because 3 has like one of my favorite endings of all time.
The door.
It's not canon.
The door's canon.
It's not.
It's canon.
Play Persona 3. It's amazing. You'll cry.
Yeah, it's trying to better characters.
Mm-hmm.
Every girl's a viable option. I think every girl's a viable option.
Fuku, I chose Fuku, but I don't think Fuku.
No one picked. No, you're the one who picked Fuku.
I did, but I changed my mind at the end.
Everyone picked Mitsuru, Aigis, and like Yukari.
Yukari's me.
I like Yukari.
She's like.
She became a Power Ranger.
She's. So whatever. Anything else you've done or watched?
What's it called? Aim the Shield came back. Watching that, really good, really like, entertaining.
Cool.
Did a better Flashpoint than Flashpoint.
Really?
They had, like they're in a kind of like a simulation kind of world right now, trying to get everyone out. Kind of like final decoys. It's like a decoy arc, so like it's been really good.
Interesting.
A lot of callbacks. I'm enjoying it a lot.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever watch that show. I just got so bored.
It got a lot better. Like that show picked up so much, like more so and everything.
I'm just starting to feel like the Marvel fatigue.
Other than that,
too much.
Going through Mass Effect still, like a little bit.
Oh yeah. How far did you go?
I think I beat everything on the like the kind of the renegade planet. Like, everyone's the kind of criminal. So yeah. I think I beat everything on that. I think I'm still doing a little bit more of like completely terraforming it.
You've still got some.
I know.
Some game left.
I just been Persona.
Yeah, Persona's kind of hard to.
Persona and playing Smite a lot, you know.
Yeah, I've been playing Smite too, which I hate. I don't like you doing it. It makes me.
That's how every game is. Like every multiplayer game. Like Overwatch. Like I played for 2 seconds. And I was like,
I can play Overwatch for a long period of time without getting furious. We're Smite.
Everyone's a lot more toxic on PC anyway. Because people can type in chat and then you're playing your teammate where everyone's like quiet.
Oh, I just mute everyone. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Quiet.
But you can't do that in Overwatch though. You can't just yell quiet or. Like...
I just say thanks all the time. That's like my passive aggressive thing that I do. When people like let me die, I just like spam thanks.
I only do that like I got really like last night. The first time I did that in like I don't know how long when they like my 2 like tanky guys left me like alone against 2 people. If they just like tanked, I could have probably killed them all. I was carrying. But no, people are idiots. I got mad.
People are idiots.
I try to be. I'm like the least toxic one out of everyone we play with. Like.
I mean, I don't really do that much.
I know, but still, you'll still like troll with everyone.
Kinda. It depends. Depends on my mood.
Alright, so that's basically what I've been playing this video game. So what about you?
Persona.
Other than anything else than Persona?
I don't think so. We didn't really do one last week, so I'm trying to remember
we didn't do
if I watched anything. I don't think I have. I'm trying to think if I watched any anime. I tried watching a new anime.
You finished JoJo, right?
Yeah, I think we talked about that though.
Yeah.
I've been reading more of the JoJo manga. Which
is really part 5, yeah. So how you think though?
It's good. I like it.
How far did you get?
I'm like a quarter into it.
Have you gotten the Fugo's stand yet?
No, that's the one. That's the one of the main guys. Like I think I just got through the Aerosmith arc.
Aerosmith, okay.
Like,
yeah, the shrink one.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Little feet.
Little feet. I love.
Except it's spelled differently.
Yeah, part 5. A lot of people don't like not big on, but like has some of the best stand fights. And
I like it a lot so far.
Well, mainly it's the best stand fight, but people more so complain about the ending more so.
So we'll see.
Yeah, so that's like the biggest complaint, like how it ended. But
well, part 4 had such a good ending.
Part 4 is great, but like it also has the whole thing about King Crimson meme and everything.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait for that.
Well, you have all the scans have like a whole freaking like page about what it does, so. You might understand it, you might not. I have a decent understanding about it.
Okay.
I'm excited for when you get to part 7. Part 7 is like my all-time favorite. Like.
Is that Steel Ball Run?
Steel Ball Run is so fucking good. My favorite JoJo part. Like.
I'm looking forward to it when I get to it eventually.
Part 8's been. Also like this week,
lot.
the part 8 chapter came out and was really good.
Oh yeah.
Like. We have like a flashback, but we still don't know who the main villain is. But they're giving like ideas that these 2 characters or maybe are the main villains. But the chapter said that he's just like or not the chapter before that said he's just like he's like a gopher. He's just like he's just a lackey kind of thing. So everyone's still thinking like, what the fuck is the main villain?
Yeah, no idea.
Part 8, man. Part 8's fun.
It's not a movie that I watched, but the new Thor trailer came out and it looks really awesome.
That was a lot more fun than both Thor movies before.
Thor Ragnarok looks great.
I can't wait for that.
I love the director who's
Cosmic.
doing it.
And also like going cosmic kind of look to it.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm all on board for it. Guardian comes out in like 2 weeks.
Oh my god.
Can we talk about Bug Girls?
Oh my god, we should do a Bug Girl cast.
Mantis. And then you love Mantis. You read like all Annihilation and everything.
I love Mantis. She's one of my favorite Marvel characters.
Mantis Toboggan. So you just...
She has like the best power ever, where she just knows everything in the universe, and like when she wants to do something, she does it. She like knows all this stuff about like every character, and she's like, oh, I know when you're gonna die. She's like, I might do something if I want to. She also wears a cool hula skirt. I don't think she's gonna do that in the movie.
No, she's a cute Asian bug girl.
She has one of the most amazing like character origin stories ever. Because she was an Asian human. She's like a Vietnamese woman that got like abducted by aliens, or like no, I think it was actually humans like mutated her, and she became like a green girl with like antennae, and then she just couldn't do anything on Earth, so she just went into space and became like a space person.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and then she became like that's what they call her. They call her, like Belladonna. Like they pretty much call her like Jesus. Like she's supposed to be like Mary Magdalene, or not Mary Magdalene. Mary, Jesus' mom.
Yeah, Mary Magdalene.
Wait, I thought that was the whore. That was a whore that...
We don't follow religion. Let's cut it out.
Mary the Virgin.
Just put like a Saul Sam in there and just say like Mary, the Virgin Mary. There you go. Or just put that clip in.
Okay. Oh my god.
You're good.
Wow, where did this go?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I watched anything lately. Like, did we go to the movies? We went to...
No, last thing we saw was Your Name.
Yeah.
Guardian comes out in 2 weeks.
Let me check my list. Hold on. I added something on my list recently.
I have to buy hopefully when Gorillas. I'm gonna buy tickets for Gorillas probably.
Are you gonna see it?
I hope so, along with Roy buys tickets.
Oh yeah, is he going with you?
I hope so. But I'm also gonna see Dropkick Murphys and Rancid.
Do you know how much the tickets are for Gorillas?
They're on pre-sale right now. So I don't have to wait to see. So I don't know, but I want to see the Gorillas.
I would love to go see them.
We're at a festival pier, which is gonna be cool, but...
Oh, I watched Mrs. Doubtfire the other day. It was on TV.
How'd that go?
A funny movie. Funny movie. I laughed.
You like Robin Williams?
I loved him. He died.
Yes, he did. Very, very observing of
All right, I just want to talk about one other movie I saw. This was like a few weeks ago. I saw a movie called Midnight in Paris.
The Owen Wilson one?
Owen Wilson goes back in time, meets all these cool literary figures. I liked it. If you read a lot of books in high school from artists and novelists from the 20th century, you probably know most of the characters. It was pretty cool.
I'm sure I'll take your word for it.
It wasn't a great movie, but I enjoyed it.
Owen Wilson, I cannot take serious stuff.
Yeah, he just was kind of like a vessel to explore other better characters.
Wow, Ben, I can't believe that.
Wow, Luke and my brother.
I was in Starsky and Hutch with Ben Stiller.
Wow. Zoolander 3's coming out next month.
Remember Marley and Me? No one remembers me. They remember Marley. And Jennifer Aniston.
Wow, that dog's brains are all over the car.
Wow. I can't remember people cry over this or I Am a Legend. Wow. I've choked a couple of Mexicans in my shower too. Wow,
Rise's the best girl.
Wow, Chie. I'd totally fat when I saw her in a swimsuit. She could have my steak any day. Wow. Every girl in Persona 4 is worse girl other than Naoto. Wow.
Alright, we're gonna stop.
Owen Wilson. He just left the building, so
yeah,
see Owen.
Wow, that guy. Owen had a lot of really strange opinions about Persona.
Yeah, they don't reflect our opinions at all.
No.
Cough. So it's probably sponsored by Owen Wilson and A&W Root Beer. So
no, we're not.
Are we signing off now?
Only Owen Wilson sponsored us. All right. Thank you for listening. This has been the Nyancast. I guess we'll do another episode next week.
Thank you for listening to us rant about stuff other than
cat girls.
So yeah, this is Sam.
This has been Jim.
See ya.
Yeah.